Hey Scorpio, welcome to your late May reading. Wow, you guys are last but not least for the water signs. Cancer and Pisces had a very strong and positive reaction to their readings. I hope I can deliver equally as moving messages to you today. If you're new, welcome. I hope you'll stick around and watch, and if you feel like you groove with what we're doing, I'd love you to subscribe and join us here. Really nice group of people. For those who are returning, thank you so much, Scorpio. I appreciate your support, your feedback, your comments, and your willingness to show your emotions. I can't do much without that energy, so I appreciate it. I'm pulling two cards from Moonology. We're just in the other side of the new moon in Gemini, so I'm still using this deck for you, and then I'll pull one for the Queen of the Moon Oracle just for you, Scorpio. This is good for general reading for the collective of Scorpio, Sun, and Rising. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. You can check out the reading that aligns with your rising sign if you're here as a Scorpio Sun, or you can cross-watch for your divine counterpart Sun and Rising videos if you know what those are. If not, there's a video in a link to the video on how to find your personal planets in the description box. So just FYI, I forget to mention that, but it's there. Most of you all know who you're dealing with. Anyway, we have... Interesting. Wow. Masculine gets the nothing is yet set in stone. A mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. That means there's some flexibility around the situation. Feminine gets show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. Feels very expansive. I like it. Okay. Expansive is more Jupiter. I know, but I'm just feeling like it's saying show the world. Expand outside of your little corner of the world. Show the whole world. Okay. I felt that needed to come through for somebody. Here is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. A message just for the Scorpios watching. If you are not a Scorpio and you too would like a Queen of the Moon Oracle, please go watch your video. I haven't gotten this card in a long time. Blue Moon, the unexpected. I've gotten it in the Moonology card. That came out, I want to say, for Cancer or Pisces. The Blue Moon card came out. So here it is again, Scorpio. So for some of you, yeah, that Blue Moon came out. I wish I knew which one it was. Let me just read this to you. Card 43. 4 and 3 is 7. 7 is a highly spiritual number connected to the crown chakra. It's all about your intuition, your connection to your higher self, to your spiritual team. So I love this. And expecting the unexpected is more about your Uranus. It's the Uranian energy. No matter how well you plan, there is always room for the unexpected to occur. Build your resilience as rare occurrences can happen. A visitor you have not seen in a long time may re-enter your life. In an old farmer's almanac, a blue moon was described as the third full moon in a season that has 4 full moons. The newer and now more accepted description is that a blue moon is when there are 2 full moons in one calendar month. Either way, it is a rare occurrence and has inspired the saying once in a blue moon, when describing an event or behavior that only happens rarely. The energy and power of the blue moon can be best taken advantage of by setting intentions on those moons of things that you really want but have never felt could happen. So something out of reach. I refer to the big wishes here, the almost miracle stuff we would be both delighted and surprised about if it manifested. I like it. And I like that there's 2 people there. I don't know. I'm feeling that the new moon in Gemini is kind of jumping in the mix there. Expect the unexpected. Okay, let's see. Check out what's coming through for you, Scorpio. Feel free to flip the energies around. I set the intention that this side is masculine. Wow, there you are, Scorpio. Showing right up in your reading in the energy of divine masculine and the feminine. Oh, you guys do not disappoint. I asked for you guys to pull up the rear of the water sign readings. Scorpio can't make it up. People, you water signs are killing me this weekend in a good way. Wow. Yeah, that was unexpected. Wow. So we have here a masculine. Now, what I mean is I'm setting the intention that I'm reading over here for masculine energy, feminine energy, regardless of your sign. So if you're here as a Scorpio feminine, then this person over here is the masculine. Now, if you say, she got all the way through that reading, it really resonated, but I think I was on the other side and I'm the feminine. Fine, it doesn't matter. Just flip it. Just flip it. It does not invalidate the reading. I'm doing a general reading for the collective, so you got to allow a little flexibility for it to be reversed for some of you. Transformation and second chances. This is a card of union. It's also a card of reunion after separation. It is answering the call of the twin flame soulmate connection. This is shedding a skin and rising back up through the ashes like only Scorpios truly know how to do. What I mean by that is, so y'all don't get it twisted, is living in the depths is very much natural to Scorpio energy. I am sure your dark night of the soul experiences are very deep and very as life-changing as anyone else. I just feel that energetically you manage it a little bit better. That's just my theory. That's also true for those with Scorpio moon, because that's our emotional hub. And especially true if in your natal chart you've got Pluto in Scorpio, because that's the home planet. Okay. Wow, I already feel like I need someone to fan me here. We're already off to the races. Oh my gosh, guys, this reading already. Oh no. There's that Aquarian energy with the Capricorn in the world and Leo over here. My goodness. Ugh. Feminine putting up some, yeah. End of a painful chapter for the feminine. There's something that's been running interference for them that is happening right now. Maybe interfering with the reunion. We'll see. And some definite resistance in this. This is guarded energy in the past. While this masculine has been manifesting and, endings and new beginnings. While in the midst of a transformation. This is extremely powerful energy here right now. How they're showing up in the reading and their present experience of this connection. And they're just going to hang on. They're just going to persevere. This is also, well, I'm not going to say it now, but I'll say it when I get to the clarifications. Interesting that it's right on the bottom of the deck. Thank you. Yeah, that's a note. Don't forget. Maybe actually it's a note to say what I was thinking. I'm going to take it as a note to say what I was thinking. What I was thinking is the energy here in the Strength card And guys, you got to give me a little latitude. Today's reading, be gentle on me in the comments, because if you go and watch Pisces and Cancer from yesterday, y'all gonna see how I came unglued, the sobbing, and then Cancer throwing up. I had a masculine that double blocked me. It was just crazy. So, what I was going to say is this Strength card is about perseverance, yes, but they help each other. There's assistance here. She's scratching the nose and tickling the chin and taming the beast, and the beast is protecting her in return. There is an infinite and unending connection, almost symbiotic, between these two. And that's what gives them the courage and the strength to persevere. So now when I look at this in the masculine and here's the feminine, I feel this is the masculine, in a way, offering assistance to a feminine who has just come through something that was very painful for them and helping them put an end to it. Turn the page. Now, it can be a painful chapter between these two, but I'm looking at endings and new beginnings. And I feel like whether this masculine is brand new to this feminine, or whether they are, whether there's union for the first time or reunion after separation, the worst of it's over, and this masculine's going to help the feminine get there. That's what I meant to say. Thank you. Okay. Sometimes I get hints that say, yeah, don't wait. Do it now. Masculine showing up in their own energy, death and transformation here, and rebirth, brand new day, dawn is rising. Overthinking things, feeling kind of trapped. Transformation does that to a person, just so you know. Not always knowing your best step, because as you're shedding a skin, you're becoming a new creature. Right? And you have to reacquaint yourself with the rules of the road. And I feel like there's some overthinking here. That Eight of Swords, not knowing that your next best step, masculine. And FYI, the next best step is into your feelings. Right? This figure is on solid ground, but next step forward would put this figure in a puddle. And in tarot, the water represents our feelings. You're going to have to go there. Something to do with your belief systems, your values, your morals, the code by which you live. Here, this is Taurian energy. Definitely, this is your, the pledge you make. Here in this lifetime, though, it's very 3D. It's commitment. What does it mean to you? What does it look like? And what are you willing to do to stand for the commitments you make? How do you do that? And I feel this is someone who's in the midst of a transformation, but feels stuck with regard to commitments, to commitment in general. Could be in this connection. Three of Wands in the past. Ships coming in, manifestation. The path had already been chosen. Two of Wands is the path, and now, boom. What was coming to you here, masculine? Wow. I don't think it came in. I think you got your heart broken. Yep, lay down the burden. Wow, wow, wow. And now that's why we see endings and new beginnings here. We got some devil energy, and we got a Seven of Swords, and I feel you laid it all down, and moving on to calmer waters. So, one of two things here, and I'm just going to lay it out for you, and we'll see where it takes us. My gosh, you guys are really giving me a run for my money this weekend. It's a holiday here in the States. Y'all been so hard on me. Three of Wands is a card of manifestation, right? Your ship's coming in. You've manifested something. And it leads me to believe that it was a connection. You you saw it, you claimed it, I want it, it's mine, it's coming ashore. I placed the order when I chose the path, and I got my heart hurt. Could be third-party situation. Three of Swords often is, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be a wounded ego. It could be getting shut down, and that hurt your feelings. It can be heavy-heartedness. This separation we're all going through could be represented in that Three of Swords, right? Wanting, longing to get to somebody and manifesting them, but you can't get to them. And what does that do? It hurts the heart. But I don't think that's it, because the next card out is the Ten of Wands, like end of a burdensome chapter. I have carried this around and now it's done, right? There's finality here. And then what's clarifying it is some very, very difficult energy. What did you lay the burden down on? And this comes underneath the deck. So for those of you who are new to my style, welcome. When I pull from under the deck, it's kind of what's unconscious to the person I'm reading for, which in this case, right, is this masculine right here, or reversed if you've reversed the energies. It's what's kind of bubbling under the surface. It's not quite in conscious awareness, but it's driving the behavior of this person. So they've had their heart broken or hurt or their ego wounded or whatever. Disappointment on a major scale. And then Ten of Wands, boom. Lay it down. I'm done. I'm not going to carry this anymore. Underneath, we've got some very shady karma here, driving their behavior to lay it down, right? Like this was toxic. This was somebody who was not on the level. There is deception here, betrayal here, obsession here. This feels like a karmic energy that this masculine is now transforming away from. They drew it to them. They thought it was all good, and they got scalded. They got freaking scalded, and now they're moving to calmer waters to get away from that energy. So that takes us to where we are today, because I read past, present, future. This past could be with this feminine, but it could be with someone else, because we do have the Three of Swords. It will be different things for different people, because there are many, many Scorpios watching, just so you know. Okay, now we're in the energy of endings and new beginnings. For some of you, it will be a complete completion. That's over and out, moving on to something new. For others of you, it will be an end to that chapter, moving to calmer waters with the same person, and a new beginning in that connection, a new chapter. I just need to clarify that. Too many of you out there, and I don't want to cut off an entire group of you. Right. And it's fate. It's destiny. This masculine understands that the enlightenment, that world card is enlightenment. Now we've got that Jupiter or Sagittarian energy here in this Wheel of Fortune card. They know that the enlightenment they seek in this world card, the ending of one chapter, the beginning of something new, is their destiny. It's fate. They don't have to really push an agenda. They just have to let it unfold. It will unfold in divine time. That's why the masculine got this card. Nothing is yet set in stone. And they are in this energy of transformation, maybe with a little hiccup regarding commitment, their readiness for it, their willingness for it, but it's about their happiness, and they know it. If you are here as a Scorpio masculine, I'm going to tell you to get out of your head. You're getting in your own way. You don't need to worry about it. All this happiness you seek is on its way to you already. So none of this Eight of Swords crap. You don't need to overthink this, because that's going to block destiny. That's going to block that energy. The wheel is already turning. This happiness is already on its way to you. Don't run interference. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, and I'm going to pull this one too underneath is that Nine of Cups. There is a lot of wish fulfillment on its way to you here, masculine. So let spirit do what spirit does best, and don't you try to outcraft the major craftsman there, okay? Let it ride. You know what they say in Vegas, let it ride. Blackjack talk. I don't even gamble. It just jumped into my head, so someone needed to hear that. Strength card in the future. Yep, person gonna help this feminine. Wow, I kind of feel like this represents an old connection, and this new beginnings, this fate is with this feminine, the happiness coming in, a little bit of overthinking and panic and stuff with this masculine, because as they're transforming, this new energy enters the picture. It is a wish fulfilled underneath the surface. They kind of know it, but they're overthinking, and in the future, they're going to help this feminine. There's the judgment. They will answer the call of this connection. If you're here as a feminine, FYI, whoever this is, whether it's a Scorpio or not, but that comes out. Oh, wow. We got a lot of Scorpio energy here. We got double Leo here. We've got Capricorn, Aquarius and Capricorn, Taurus, Sag. Full of a lot of major arcana here that really drives the energy. And I think a period of healing is something that you will strive for if you're here as the masculine. This strength card, this helping this feminine, because I see the judgment now, answering the call, the connection. This is union or reunion and then healing. Being brave enough to face all this. Whatever it is. Pretty powerful. Feminine. More Scorpio. Could be double Scorpio here, by the way. For some of you, you're a Scorpio dealing with a Scorpio, or Scorpio rising dealing with a Scorpio sun, vice versa. You see what I'm saying? Very powerful reading so far. Oh. Yeah. I feel this is from this point forward is a new connection. Page of Wands, Ace of Cups. Answering the call, the connection, and I think it just starts as a flirtation. Just a lighthearted, I'm into you. I'm picking up what you're laying down. I like the way you look. I like the way you talk. I like the way you think. I like the way you smell. Like all that stuff is what this little page, the pages are messengers, and this is very passionate, but it's more flirtatious passion. It's not the ace, it's the page, but then it shifts into the Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh, this is fun and flirty, but this could be the real thing. This could be the love of a lifetime. This could be the Holy Grail. So I'm feeling a feminine that is in the energy of receiving what feels like a very powerful potential love connection. They're recognizing it, they're awakened to it, and they're receiving it with gratitude as a second chance. Right? You know how we get broken and then something comes on our path and we're like, oh, wow, thank you, thank you. That thank you is like, I'm being given a second chance at love here, or at finding the love of a lifetime. In the past, Four of Pentacles. That is guarded energy. That is very guarded, very stuck. Oh, okay. So I feel, and I'm going to take this too, and there is the other. Now we have the two. So what I feel here is for whoever, whatever feminine this is, or if you have it reversed, something in the past had you very much on your guard. Look at that center pentacle and look at the vice grip he's got around it. Holding that pentacle with a vice grip, and it's covering the heart chakra. So this is very self-protective of your greatest asset, which is your heart, your feelings. We got a little page of pentacles. It's a message of stability, yeah, but sometimes it can be just breadcrumbs, like somebody just giving you just enough to keep you in the picture, but not really making any kind of commitment or big offer. And so I feel that that's what the feminine was dealing with and just kind of was persevering here. This is the Nine of Wands, really just it feels battle worn and weary, like you're on your last leg, but you just aren't ready to give up yet. 10 of Wands is, it's done. Burden is over. This is a burdensome chapter. It is a struggle. It represents struggle and persevering through the struggle very singularly. This is persevering through a challenge or a struggle in tandem with help. So then under the deck, I get this Five of Cups. Regrets of the past, mistakes of the past, the longing for the past, the grief of the past, the sadness of the past. It's the past. And if you look, there's this person staring at the 3 cups that are turned over, but right behind him is 2 cups, the 2 of Cups, the soulmate energy right behind him. So that's what I feel the feminine is not giving up on, that there's regrets of the past, of the way in which they might have been breadcrumbed or taken for granted. That Page of Pentacles feels like they're taken for granted to some degree. They've got regrets about that. And then they're brave. And they say, yeah, I'm brave, but I could use a little help. And that's where I think this masculine comes in. So that all being said, we step into the energy of the Five of Wands presently. So while this feminine is kind of perceiving this flirtation, this new flirtation, pages are like fresh starts, and seeing the potential that, oh my gosh, this could be the one, right? There's something interfering. There's something blocking. It's a conflict. It's got this feminine off balance. Fives are about change and instability and sometimes chaos. Queen of Cups. That's Queen of Wands. Yeah. There might be another person. Here we've got past life soulmate in that 6 of Cups. The Magician. All this is under the deck. Leap of faith, and we've got the High Priestess. This has been happening a while, guys, and we've got the 3 of Wands, and we've got the King of Cups. So now we have a storyline unfolding under the deck, the unconscious energy. All this chaos and conflict here is because there may be another person. There's love here in that Queen of Cups. There's passion there in that Queen of Wands. So this could be an inner struggle. For some of you, it can be a struggle between what your heart wants and what your body wants. I'm just saying it. We're all grown-ups here. At least we should be. We got 2 queens. We have one that comes from the heart chakra and one that's very physical and very aggressive and very sure what they want and very alluring and very attractive and really knows how to use their feminine wiles. Even if you're a guy, it doesn't matter. If you're a feminine masculine, if you're a male who's in the feminine energy in your connection, you can still be operating from this. This is not gender-based. We're in 2020 now. So there's a conflict here, and I'm wondering if it's between potentially 2 people or if this feminine is kind of having an inner battle of which of their energies is going to win out. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Passion over heart. And underneath the deck, here's where we begin the rest of the storyline. Past life soulmate in that 6 of Cups. Manifesting, having all the tools that you need at your disposal to manifest what you want, which obviously is this 6 of Cups. What are you going to do with that? Take a leap of faith. Brand new day. New adventure, brand new path. Going off your intuition here, you don't got to talk about it. You just have to connect to your higher self. The High Priestess doesn't really speak, sometimes even hides their feelings. This is a hidden feelings card. Pisces energy in this High Priestess. Aquarius in that Fool, and we've got Virgo and Gemini in the Magician. So I feel like on some level, you'll know when you know that it's time to take that leap, because you've been manifesting it. We're back to this Three of Wands. And what have you been manifesting? A King of Cups. Someone who is emotionally available, who keeps your heart in mind, who is emotionally protective of you, coming from high vibration love, compassionate toward you. The only trick with this King of Cups is they don't have the easiest time expressing with words their feelings. They feel deeply. They act on their emotions and their feelings. They will behave in loving ways, but they don't always have the exact words. And this came out before in the other water readings, and sometimes we just need to hear it. We just need to hear someone tell us that they love us or how they feel about us in emotional terms. This King of Cups struggles with that. So buyer beware. Moving on to the future here, we've got the end of a painful chapter. I know that Ten of Swords looks brutal, but in a way it should come as relief. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there we go. So this has been brutal, but it's over. And I think in a way that sends this feminine into a bit of anxiety. Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords. Almost not being able to let it go. You're struggling to let it go. That's why this masculine steps in to assist. Turn your back on the drama. Walk away from the Eight of Cups. It was unfulfilling anyway. What are you going in search of? The Two. The Two of Cups, right? You're all here wrapped up in your regrets of the past. That's what you can't let go. Your regrets of the past, your pain of the past, your wounds of the past. You're struggling to let it go. That was here. You need a little help. You're trying to be brave. You could use a little help. Well, walk away from that drama. Walk away. Turn your back on emotional entanglements from the past that were not fulfilling. This is a lack of fulfillment here when you turn your back on Eight Cups. Because you're going in search of the Two. To bring the Two back to the 8, 8 and 2 makes 10. We got the rainbow. Do, 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 the more you know. Right? And you're on your way. Victory card here. Knight of Wands. That to me says you're going to take action and move toward your truth. Toward your clarity. Toward your honesty. Toward your character. Toward your integrity. Sometimes the Knight of Swords gets out over their skis and can be a little impulsive. But in this case, I feel it's just what this feminine needs to do to clear the slate. Is to stand in their truth and to move forward in honor and integrity and character. Speak their truth. It could also be this masculine coming toward you with their honor and integrity and truth and character. Right? Swashbuckler style. I've come to save the day. There we go. So, beautiful reading, Scorpio. You do not disappoint ever. I'm going to take this to the extended now. The link is below if you want to find out what's going on here. Now I'm going to pull 3 cards and pull the 2 of you together. This person and this person. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that is. But right here, from present on forward, I'm pulling for the 2 of you. So we'll look at that in more detail and I'll clarify it all. Then I'm going to see what this masculine is not saying to the feminine, but is trying to communicate energetically, and an energetic message from the feminine to the masculine. Then I'm going to pull a card for you, Scorpio, from your higher self, your spiritual team. the universe, whatever, that will come through as either confirmation or clarity. Sometimes it's a warning. You in danger, girl. And then we can pull a what you can expect going forward card. Some people call it outcome. I don't like to call it outcome because I feel like it's like the next steps, like what you can expect in the very near future. And if timing is a factor, it would show up there. But I'm going to tell you right now, this masculine knows everything is going to roll out in divine time and has no push, no force behind it right now. So that may, like if a timing card doesn't come out, I may not force the issue. Beautiful reading for you. I love the balance here. I love the mirror energy. I was going to say reflectivity, same thing. And definitely feel a past life soulmate twin flame connection here. One where some very important lessons could potentially be learned to the highest good of all involved. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Have a wonderful day. And I look forward to seeing you on the extended in a minute or in a future reading. Take care.